because universities and colleges weren't providing us the digitally enabled staff that we needed, we're sponsoring an apprenticeship programme with a couple of colleges, and we're doing an outreach programme with them, so showing them laser scanning, Lego blocks challenges, getting them all excited with Oculus Lift. I was just wondering, do you have any advice for how we can excite a digitally enabled, or more digitally enabled than we are, youth, when we're saying things are going to be more standardised, more automated?
So it's tough because again it's a market. So I think what we've done is we've created the BIM Academic Alliance, which has got a set of information on the Task Group website. A guy called Professor Jason Underwood chairs it. He's the prof at Salford University, and he has led a UK universities team to create a report of what they're going to do and what they are doing, and a learning outcomes framework which sets in teaching speak how they should teach out into the market. We've encouraged that all the way through universities, tertiary, and the other parts of the industry. We know that government's having a good poke at CITB and the other mechanisms around vocational training. Hopefully that will shake out, some good results around those sorts of skills. So on the skills side, I think we've made a pretty good intervention. We've set the scene and we've set our stall out, and we've, through Jason and his team, we're encouraging that. He's also taken that team to Europe. As part of our EU BIM task group, he's engaged with European providers as well, so that's kind of going on at the moment. On the other side is we've got a responsibility to make it easier, because if we get a computer scientist who comes out of university with a computer science degree and he looks into pharmaceutical, manufacturing, aerospace, games, construction, and construction is the lowest paying and the hardest bucket to look into, you know where they're going to go. They're going to go to games, they're going to go to something interesting. So we all have, I've got a task around the technical elements, but you guys have got a task as well around making that interesting and appealing to people, and that is on the agenda, about making this much easier for people to enter the market.
To be fair, if they go and hang out with is it Harry Vitelli and the Black Ops Bentley team, they're doing some fantastic really interesting stuff. And I imagine Autodesk as well. The stuff which is really it's just the future of looking into the link between models and the real world, the virtual.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
that is really.
We should UK fund those sorts of interesting activities. Every business has an R&D fund and tax credits on R&D. Let's go and do it. I was in Singapore last week, as I mentioned earlier. They've opened 2 or 3 big BIM academies where they've got great big rooms with all of the kit, and they're pulling people through to train them and giving them spaces to be able to go away and incubate those ideas. So they're using the tools and our standards to teach people how to use the 1192, how to use BIM models, how to use total stations and LiDAR stations, all in a learning area.
Excited with virtual reality.